Okay, Miss Hagen, good morning.
Good morning.
And can you tell me what it was that was going on with you when you first came into the office?
Yes, I had carpal tunnel that was very distressful to me. I had a lot of discomfort with it, and I had been to my medical doctor and had whatever treatments they had to offer, and it just didn't help, and I thought surgery was my last option. And I was ready. I couldn't go any further with it the way I was, and so when I saw your ad in the paper, I thought, well, why not? So I did come, and you did an assessment, and been working on me ever since.
Right. Now, when you first came in, you weren't sleeping at night?
Oh, no.
You were having...
It woke me during the night. I couldn't pick anything up. I could hardly write anymore.
Right.
As far as I did good to sign checks, I did not do, couldn't do any writing as such. So it just affects you in a whole lot of ways that you just kind of start to learn to live with it. But it just got to the point where I just couldn't live with it anymore. So I was going to call the medical doctor that week and go see him about going ahead and lining myself up for the surgery, and then I came here, and it's just done really well. As I told you to start with, this is kind of an unconventional approach for me, but it's worked. It's worked. I'd say at least 50% better. I think 50% better. I can sleep at night. I can write. I can cook. I can pick up a dime off the counter.
Right.
Yes, and in the course of your examination and your diagnosis, we discovered that I had gluten sensitivity,
and also
egg and soy. So that's been a big change. That was a surprise to me as well as you, I think. But I'm working with that, and you encourage me that when I get used to the new diet, it will cut down a lot of the inflammation in my body and be even better.
And you're starting to experience some of that.
I am experiencing some of that. I used to have a lot of pain in my knees and in my hips when I walked, and I haven't even noticed that in the last week or so. So
that's great.
It's doing really well.
Good.
And you've been really helpful to me on helping with the diet and lining me up and giving me some suggestions. So
well,
I'm just really pleased.
You've been a wonderful patient.
Well, thank you.
Okay. And would you tell me your name?
My name is Sue Ellen Taylor.
Okay, and what do you do?
I teach at the elementary school in Genoa.
Right.
Taught kindergarten for 20 plus years.
Yeah.
And now I'm in PE and health.
Great. And when you first came in, what was going on with you?
Well, that was how long ago? Almost 6 months ago?
Mm-hmm.
I guess I started back years ago, about 6 or 7 years, 8 years ago now, when I had the hysterectomy.
Mm-hmm.
My health started going down, and I went to the doctor, and all they want to do is give you artificial hormones. You know, like most women, my only doctor I saw was my gynecologist,
But you came in.
he just wanted to give you estrogen and an antidepressant.
Right.
That's all they wanted to do. So.
And you came in because you weren't sleeping?
I had no energy. I could barely get home from school. I would go to sleep at the wheel. I was afraid I was going to have a wreck. And it was just, I wouldn't go to parties. I wouldn't go out anywhere because I could not function. I didn't want to talk to people. I was becoming antisocial. And I've always been very social and outgoing.
I can attest to that.
And I was just not me.
Right.
And I just was at the end of my rope. I'd been to an endocrinologist in Little Rock and got nothing from him. Worthless man. Of course, the gynecologist, what he wanted was the antidepressant and the estrogen. And I knew that wasn't a balanced way. I tried the bioidentical hormones. I did feel some better for a while. I did get some thyroid medicine and some adrenal medicine, and I felt a little better for a while, but it didn't last. I just came back down. And so I thought, I was trying to remember where I saw Dr. Young's ad or how I got to know about him. But I did finally make it over here.
Yes, you did.
And of course he tried to scare me off with all his prices.
You're welcome.
It just happened that I did have the funds, so I knew I had to do something. I had to do something to help myself because I was not going to be helped. I was only going to be medicated by mainstream medicine, and I don't believe in that. I think I want to know why things are happening to my body. I want answers. I want a pill pusher. And so that's what I got here. I got the answers. I know what's going on, and he knows how to make me better, and he has. I feel so good now. Sometimes I forget to take my supplements, and I get mad at myself because
didn't take them.
Can't remember to take my supplements. But you don't, if you're not feeling bad, you don't think
about it. You're in your life.
My energy's back. I feel like me.
You're sleeping.
I'm sleeping. I still have a bad night occasionally. But it's probably my fault. But
hot flashes.
my hot flashes, golly, that's one reason I came in.
Yeah, how often were you having hot flashes when you first came in?
I told, the last time I went to see the gynecologist, I told him that I was having my hot flashes so bad, and I was still taking the bioidentical hormones in, which he didn't approve of, but he did let me. And he just told me to take some more estrogen. He didn't even take my estrogen levels. He did nothing. I said, don't you want to test my estrogen levels? Well, no, you probably just need some more. It was just... So I left there and didn't do what he said, of course.
Which is a good thing.
But my hot flashes were so bad. They were just really plaguing me. I sat here talking. He was sitting there and I was sitting here talking to him. And I was just the whole time we were talking. Anyway, I don't have them like that anymore. Thank you, Doc.
Well,
Thank God. But I just can't tell you how much better I am.
Yeah. Well, it was a while getting those hormones out after 7 years. We had to detoxify those hormones that built up.
That was a good thing.
And we still have some work to do on your immune system.
Yes. Well, I'm still a work in progress.
Yeah, a work in progress.
But at least, it's knowing what causes what's wrong with you is the whole battle.
Yeah.
You've won your battle if you know what not to do. And so that's where I found here were answers to the questions. And that's made all the difference.
Well, thank you so much.
And I'll say what I've said many times, and I told Dr. Young, I told other people, I told him I brag on him all the time and not to get the big head. But that I believe that if he may not have saved my life per se, but he saved my quality of life. Because I'm on the road to recovery now instead of going backwards like I was.
And you lost a little weight in the meantime.
Yes, that was a very nice byproduct of everything. But of course, I'm gluten intolerant, and that was something I didn't want to hear. And I thought that. I was mad about it. I was so mad I just didn't eat anything because I couldn't help what I wanted. So I wouldn't eat anything. I don't think I told the doctor this, but anyway, I finally adjusted to the idea, and he kept saying, it'll be all right. I kept going, no, it's not.
And I'm there with you.
I know, and it's nice to have someone with you, but it makes you so different than everyone else, because they're all eating pizza and you're not. But I feel so much better because of it. I don't care anymore. I found things that I can eat, I focus on the things that I can eat and not on the things that I can't have. And that makes a better way of looking at it. But I lost about over 15 pounds in no time. It just fell off. And of course that's great.
Yeah, yeah.
All my old clothes fit, but
back into the high school clothes.
yeah.
That's right.
Even beyond. Yeah.
Even beyond. No, that's great. That's great. Well, you're looking good.
Thank you.
And feeling better.
Yes.
And
can go out if I want to, and I can stay up past 9 o'clock. I mean, you know, I just can tell you the difference in my energy.
I'm very happy about that.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for sharing.
You're welcome.